What is going on out there, guys? Welcome into the channel, and we have seen a huge reversal in stocks, and many of us are enjoying this strange color in our portfolios. I think it's called green, but it's been a while, so don't blast me if I got that wrong. I apologize in advance. But something dangerous happens anytime we start seeing any sustained rally in this down market. Basically, I start seeing a lot of talk around either taking some profits or looking to sell a position that you've been down on for so long that you just want to dump it and be done with it. I mean, I've been saying on my latest videos that these gains are great, but we are a long way from being in the clear, so we may see more red in the coming months. So you might as well dump some stocks, right? Well, there is a major flaw in this type of thinking that I wanted to address so you avoid a deadly mistake in your portfolio. So I just ask in exchange for you to gently tap that like button and consider subscribing too. It's super easy to do if you like the truth without the hype. So green days are awesome, I agree completely, but are also equal parts dangerous, and I'm afraid YouTube doesn't make this any better and actually creates more confusion. Just a few weeks ago, it was crash video this, warning the end is near that, and the moment we get just 2 green days, every other video it seemed was 10x this and 10x that. And then I start seeing comments in the comment section here on YouTube and in my group that basically center around selling or dumping stock or dumping low conviction plays or taking profits or whatever. So a month ago, when we had the last little, it was just a quick little run up there, just a couple days, I released a video to my private group about this exact scenario after we had a few green days. The group was all kinds of excited about those big green days, but all of a sudden we had all kinds of ideas and concepts being discussed that in the end could completely wreck your portfolio, and YouTube wasn't helping it at all with all the messaging that was kind of all over the place. I knew people were being set up for a huge mistake and honestly didn't know it, so I had to address it right there. Now, I'm very proud to say that during this rally, we did not see the same things happen again so far. We have been able to keep everyone focused on the finish line and avoid these mistakes. So I figured I would play that video for you guys here today that I released last month in my group, since it helped them a ton in making the proper decisions as a long-term investor. And don't forget to sign up for the group if you like content like this that I can just release with no thumbnails or algorithms or anything else to worry about. So I can just put these type videos out quick and often for you guys, and you get 4 free courses and watch lists and everything else. So hopefully this really helps you guys out there, and hopefully everybody's okay with the lack of sweaters in this video. I'm sorry. Well, what is going on out there, guys? I just wanted to talk to you all about something that I'm seeing a little bit of right now, but eventually we will see a lot of it, and that is green days. What is so bad about green days, you may ask? Well, after getting beaten down for so long, all of a sudden you turn green and have a great earnings call or something like that, or you have a nice sustained rally for a week or two, and guess what happens? The good idea fairy shows up and she is saying, take some profits. We're still aren't out of the woods yet, so it's probably going to fall again. Go ahead and sell and enjoy your gains and then just buy again whenever it dips. The problem? Well, your plan says you think the stock will be a 200% gain in about 3 years or so, but now you're tempted to sell and take a 20% or 30% gain instead. Now that's perfectly fine if it's a plain swing trade and that may make sense. But if it's a long-term hold, I personally would not do it. I have played this game before, actually sacrificing a 7-figure gain for a $600 profit. That's what it cost me to take profits on Apple stock back in the day. And if you think you will sell, take your gains and buy the dip and rinse and repeat, then you are simply market timing, or you're actually poorly executing a swing trade the improper way. And that to me doesn't sound like the best idea either. You spend days or weeks studying, creating a plan, laying it all out, and then executing. And sure, your plans change, but plans shouldn't change just because you saw a nice run in your stock. Just like your plans shouldn't change if you get a dip in the stock that you want or have. Yeah, the stock that you own. Maybe if it's a low conviction play caught up in a hype rally or something like this time last year, then it may make sense to take those gains. Otherwise, you are playing a losing game in my opinion. I've not personally been buying all these small caps this entire first part of the year to just make 20%. That is what large caps are for when they get beat down. I'm buying small caps at these depressed levels to double my money or better. Now, granted, I don't think that's going to happen like tomorrow or anything. I mean, that's just, I plan on doubling my money or more in the coming, 2 to 3 years or so. So instead of selling and then having to create a new plan and place to put your money, why not spend that time focused on increasing your income? So if that great stock does actually dip, you can just add more and still keep your original shares, and you get to avoid the tax hit and all the other hassle. but more importantly, you will be relieved of the pressure and the stress of getting in and out of positions and becoming an actual trader. You cannot do both, unfortunately. You are either a trader or a long-term investor. Now sure, you can have money you trade with and others that are just long-term holds. But if you are thinking about turning long-term holds into trades, you might want to look real hard before doing so. So hopefully this was helpful, as we are finally starting to see just a little bit of green. But keep this in mind over the next few months as the market starts to turn, and I don't know if it's going to be next month or 6 months from now, but it will eventually start to turn, so you want to make sure that the good idea fairy doesn't show up and completely wreck your portfolio. And click this video right here for 9 stocks I've been buying like crazy, or click this video right here if you want my exact blueprint to crush this market. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.